Hey, what's up everyone? It's Dolbeck. Today we are gonna speak about the Occultist, a new kind of starting class in New World Aeternum. Uh, this starting class is pretty nice because it's ranged. It's just a mage, like just a usual mage of New World. But at the start, they're gonna make you start with the Ice Gauntlet and the Fire Staff. But you just need to remember that to level it up, just for the movement, what is the fastest for a mage is a rapier. So if you get a rapier on the ground and you can just do fire staff rapier, you're gonna be able to do your quest way faster like that just by moving around with the rapier. Just level it up a bit. Rapier scale of intel and dex. So if later you want to switch to musket or anything, you can have a rapier and musket and it's fine. So yeah, I think that first tip is like the main tips just for leveling up at the start. And then you're gonna see in the PvP later. The Fire Staff Rapier is one of the best movement build in the game overall, and if you want to escape from someone, you're gonna have the burnout and the flashes. So you're still gonna be able to use this build at the start in PvP. That at the start in the game you're not gonna have that much friends, so you're not gonna do that much group PvP. But when you're gonna enter in group PvP content, then you're gonna want more Ice Gauntlet. As a secondary because it's just way better. Or Blunderbuss. The Blunderbuss for the mage is amazing. There's the disease, the AoE, the burst. So Firestaff Blunderbuss is like one of my favorite by far. Yeah, it's probably my favorite right now. But and I guess with the controller, it's just gonna lock on people. But like I say, just for the up at the start, probably better just to pull out the rapier for the fleshy. I guess you can put a blunderbuss too and net shot out into a direction, but it's just gonna cost you more effort to move around and shit. So yeah, there's the Greataxe too. When you're gonna reach max level, you're gonna be able to play Fire Staff Greataxe, but it's gonna be an artifact or special item is gonna make your Greataxe scale of int. Your Greataxe, if you find a Greataxe on the ground that is scale of strength, you better not use it at the start with your Fire Staff. You need to wait for the artifact to make this build happen. And yeah, so in PvE against monster, you can use Void Gauntlet. It's fine as a secondary, but in PvP, it's not like it did not proven itself as a good secondary weapon for the fire staff. It's good for the musket, but just not the fire staff. You see what I mean? So yeah, if you put the ice gauntlet, you're gonna put like the ice wall, the ice storm. And then the other one, it's more at your choice. You can put Entomb, or you can put the Ice Spike, or you can put the Ice Pylon. Those are my three favorite. I like the Ice Pylon a lot because sometimes you need to move around and this should just keep doing damage when you just dodging the enemy around, and this is perfect. Like mostly for killing hard boss in the game. You're gonna have some encounter against boss that are kinda hard sometimes, and just having that pylon on the ground gonna sometimes just make the fight last less longer, and you're gonna be easier. But Entom gonna save your life too, so yeah, like I say, it's your choice. Um, and yeah. With the Blunderbuss, there's the Azot Shrapnel Blast, and there's the Azot Splitting Grenade. The Splitting Grenade and the Azot Shrapnel Blast both are pretty good. And then you put the Net Shot with it, so it makes you move fast. That is great. I like it a lot. Um, and yes, the Rapier is just evade, and then you put Repose and Fleshy, or instead of Repose, you can put the Flourish and Finish. The Flourish and Finish is like a AoE that do a stagger and then push you in the front. And I think the stagger gonna be stronger right now with the new change and new World Aeternum, so I guess it's the stagger one maybe gonna be better than Repost for sure now. in the last expansion was not sure, like I was using repulse, some people was using the other one, but right now maybe with the staggered repulse not gonna have displays that much anymore. So yeah, remember to put all your point in intel, don't put some point in dex or in focus or anything just to have better cooldown or anything, it doesn't worth it, alright? So yeah, you need to remember that. And most of the time you need to remember that the people will not want you. If you're a mage, people will not want you in the high tier dungeon. You're gonna be able to do low tier dungeon, and then you're gonna get in the dungeon, then there's mutation 1, 2, and 3. You're gonna be able to do M1 and M2, but it's gonna be hard to find an M3 group that wants you to stay in if you're a mage, because mage have less damage. But yeah, with the fire staff, you're gonna see in this video that I'm showing, I have the rain of fire. But instead of that rain of fire, the firestorm, I recommend to put burnout just for leveling up and for doing solo PvP content or like doing OPR solo. And then when you play into a group and you have some support, then you put the Rain of Fire because you're gonna need less escape ability. Like, you're gonna have a group to protect you, you're gonna be into a backline, protected by some bruiser, like in a war, and then you're gonna be able to send your Firestorm instead of just having a burnout that is there for no reason, since you don't have the escape that much. So yeah, this is kind of the tips for mage in New World. It's sad that in PvP there's not that much mage, you know. And I'ma make I already made some build guide for mage, so I'm gonna put the link into the description and into the commentary of the video, just to make sure you guys see it. So yeah, on the fire staff, usually the people usually the same 3 perks, same on the armor. So you just need to look for those 3 perks when you reach the point. But now that we speak about that class and what you need to do when you are at it, I'm not gonna start to tell you what is the best in slot and shit. I'm gonna tell you what you better just to take at the start. Since you're a mage, you're gonna benefit of the critical, so Keen is not bad for a mage. Vicious, and oh, I did not play since 3 months. There's Healy Empower, you don't need it that much since you already Empower capped. There's some stuff that you better just ignore like that. There's Skinny Jagged that is usable, but it's not the best because you can only have 1 stack of Skinny Jagged per target. And it's that type of thing that you need to remember in the game if you want to be a good mage. Like, if you get a staff with Keen, Vicious, and Keen Jagged, it's gonna be made not really good just because of the Keen Jagged only hit 1 target at a time, and you're a mage, you're made to hit a lot of enemy at a time. It's why people are gonna use some stuff that hit multiple people at a time, like weapon perk, like the Fireball, Empowering Fireball, or Pillar of Fire, or Attunement. They're gonna have a good 3rd perk. In the past there was Chain. It's sad that they took out the Chain, like Chain Fire of the game, because you can look at it, it was pretty nice. In the past there was, you hit someone and does a chain, and it hit the people around. It was pretty good. So yeah, this is kinda it, and yeah, right now I'm showing you a gameplay. Like, I didn't play since a kinda long time, 2-3 months, but this is a gameplay that from this point. I think I might play again to New World. It's just, I hope right now, I hope really hard that they don't make the game tab target for PC. I'm okay, like, do it for controller, do whatever you want on controller, but like if they put the game tab target on PC, I'm gonna have to play that target too, because I'm gonna be at disadvantage if I don't do it, and I don't want it to happen. Like, seriously, the reason why I like New World is because it's an MMORPG, but non-tab target. If New World become a tab target, it's just gonna become like all the other MMORPG, and it's bad, man. It's like if the game is regressing instead of evolving. It's kinda sus when you think about it. Like the story of New World right now is kinda sus and shady. I really like the game though. Like if you're a new player and you start it, play, man. You're gonna have fun. It's gonna last a couple months, maybe a year, like me. Like I had fun a lot during the first month and maybe a year, and I had fun during the whole time in the game because I had some good friends and I had like I don't have hard time to have fun into a game if the PvP is kinda good. But I've stayed way longer than I was supposed to do just because I was hoping it was releasing and I kept hoping and hoping. I remember I left during 6 to 8 months and I come back and then I restart to keep hoping and hoping and then I requit again and then like they just did not never put a new OPR map and they was not putting new zone anymore. The reason why we were playing New World. It was to discover a new world, kinda, and to see those new zones. We wanted to see the territory evolve. Like, when you're gonna enter New World, you're gonna see the map is ending and the game is just not done. The map is gonna expand. There's a future in New World, and it's just not now. We need to wait. We are in waiting room, New World waiting room, like Aeternum beta this year now. Like it's crazy. It's hard to understand. Their marketing is weird, and yeah. So I wish everyone a good day. And if there's still some video to watch, I wish you a good time watching this video. Peace out.
Je viens de ça avec mon Warhammer, c'est bien hot. Puis là-bas. Ah, mais c'est une bonne fête, ça.